Americans, and welcome to this new episode of the Explicitly Pro-Life Podcast, our How to Win This Week series. Joining me today remotely from California is Camille Cisneros. She is the director of the Standing With You initiative at Students for Life. And I really wanted to bring Camille on today to talk about, and I don't think I've actually, Camille, ever had a guest on the How to Win This Week episode. So congratulations. You are the very first guest on How to Win This Week. But I wanted, the purpose of these shorter episodes is kind of to distill something that's happening in the news, how to talk about something, put something in context. And something that I've been hearing, and I know we're all going to be hearing in the weeks and months leading up to what hopefully is a Roe reversal with the Dobbs decision, is, well, the pro-life movement, it isn't prepared. Where are all these moms and babies going to go when abortion's made illegal across the land, which won't actually happen with Dobbs, but there's like this fear-mongering that happens. And I just want to shake people because I'm like, well, first of all, we do this every day in the pro-life movement. We've been doing it for decades. We have, 3,000 pregnancy centers, over 400 maternity homes. There's over 8,000 fairly qualified health centers, and the resources do exist to serve her and her family. In fact, we have one of those resources at Students for Life. And so I wanted to have you on today to talk a little bit about our Standing With You initiative, our new No Woman Stands Alone program. And so folks know where they can go for help.
Yeah, so Standing With You actually came into existence in 2011 as the Pregnant on Campus initiative, and our goal was to really let pregnant and parenting students know that they did not have to choose between their child and their dreams. I think a real problem, and I'm preaching the choir with you, but a real problem with Roe versus Wade is that instead of looking at the situation and telling this woman, okay, you know what? You want to go and get your master's degree in psychology. You want to go and be the CEO of this company. You want to be like Michelle Williams. You want to be an actress. You want Fleetwood Mac. Like, you want to be this singer. Instead of telling them, okay, we're actually going to look at our society and set up laws that are supportive of you. So we're going to go ahead and fund child care services for you. We're going to make sure that, you have someone who can get on your tour bus and watch your baby, and then you can get on your stage and sing away and then come back and love on your baby. We don't want you to have to choose between that dream and this child. Instead, what they did was they said, 7 men, we're going to take the easy way out. We're going to go ahead and say, kill your child instead, which is so oppressive, telling a woman you actually have to kill your offspring in order to be successful. Yet we're looking at the society right now where people, like you said, are fear-mongering, freaking out, oh my gosh, Texas passed this heartbeat law. What am I ever going to do? And here's the deal. If you go to our now new Standing With You website, you go to Texas, you type in your zip code or you type in Austin, and then here are these hundreds of resources across the state of Texas that are going to actually help you in your situation. So we've created this tool that a woman can go in, say, you know what, I need childcare. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to go to Standing With You and I'm going to type in childcare near my location, click on childcare and find what's available to me. And if she goes to our website, we also have this really amazing chat, text, or call feature where if she's just thinking, I don't even know where to wrap my head around, where to begin, all I know is that if I'm going to continue in this pregnancy, I need help. She can chat in and say, hey, hi, Camille, I'm pregnant, help. And our chat will respond and say, we are here for you. She can call and talk to somebody and explain her situation, and then we will refer her to the appropriate resources to help her in her very specific situation. So that is one element of the new Standing With You website that we're so excited about, because we know that we don't need abortion. We don't need Roe versus Wade. We are ready for this post-Roe America.
Amen, sister. And the new website is great. I know you probably wanted to murder me. It's a good thing you're in California. I'm pro-life. When we were making the new website, apparently I'm very difficult to work with when it comes to websites. But it's always out of love of the user experience. But I am so excited and very pleased with how easy, and that's what I was really obsessed with when we were kind of going through this. How do we make this website so easy? and so functional that a woman in crisis, whether she's on campus and sees a Students for Life group promoting Standing With You, or she sees a Google ad, or she gets a piece of literature at her door from our Abortion Free Cities campaign that's referred her to Standing With You, that she knows exactly where she can go for help. And we've been honored to partner with our friends at Heartbeat International, who are manning that chat line for us. And then also, working with our friends at Human Coalition, they're doing some of the phone calls, and then as well as Heartbeat. So it's really great too, because behind the scenes, there's a bunch of different pro-life groups working together on this one site. What else? There's a couple other things on the website beyond this really cool, and I love it, search engine where you can just type in your state, your city, or zip code. It's so great because you can do any of it. But what else is on the site that you think folks need to know about, that they can talk about or refer folks to in their communities?
Yeah, so we have this element for students and actually working parents as well. It's the Know Your Rights section. So there's a Know Your Rights on campus and Know Your Rights in the community. When you look at the Know Your Rights on campus section, we're equipping students with information on Title IX. Like, many people know about Title IX and they associate it with sexual assault or even like gender discrimination type stuff. But what they don't know about Title IX is that it is 100% protective of pregnant and parenting students so that they are not discriminated against. And so we want all of our students and community members to know that you cannot be discriminated against as a pregnant or parenting student. So there is this element there, and our students can dive in even deeper into our website and learn how to create a campus environment that is supportive of pregnant and parenting students. So changing policies, creating, student government resolutions, making sure that there is something as simple as a diaper changing station in a bathroom on campus. But then the other part of that is that Title VII section. Is your workplace a place that is supporting you as a working mom? Like, do you know that it is the law that you are provided with a place to go and nurse or pump while you're at work? So we want to make sure that people are understanding of their rights. There's one last section, and that is the forced abortion section. Like, nobody can coerce you in any way, shape, or form to have an abortion, whether that's your parents saying they're going to cut you off and stop paying for your tuition, whether that's your boyfriend saying, I won't pay child support. And then, of course, there's the actual, threats of physical violence. Like, if you continue in this pregnancy, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, which is so terrible. But that is against the law. So we want people to understand their rights as pregnant women.
That's awesome, and I'm so grateful for all that you're doing. And I really hope folks check out standingwithyou.org. We, especially as pro-lifers, we've got to have the websites, the phone numbers ready at our disposal, have the drop cards, have the business cards to be ready to pass them out and have these conversations, because as we all know, what we found through our Abortion Free Cities campaign is that 80% of those that we speak with in communities don't even know the pregnancy centers exist. All of these wonderful support networks that have been operating for decades exist. And so we've got to do a better job of marketing, getting that message out, making it as easy as possible. So thanks, Camille, for all that you're doing. Thank you for the update. And I noticed you never said, oh, that's okay, Kristen, you're such a pain to work with on the website.
You know what?
It was awkward. I was like, well, she's totally acknowledging it. But
look, I was told I only had a short amount of time, but we are perfectionists. We want to make sure, and I appreciate you being so direct that you're not beating around the bush. You're like, we want to make this perfect, because when, people don't freak out. Like, no, Roe versus Wade is overturned. Sweet. We have this very meticulous, perfect website that we worked on for a long time, and you can just go straight there and we're good.
I love it. We're synced up. We said you got this at the exact same moment. So even in California, we can be synced up, and hopefully this is a resource for years to come, and that it just continues to get better and better and better. And I think even on the website, if you know of a resource that isn't listed, you can contact the website and add in your own stuff. So this is meant to be like a living, breathing. It's not like the Constitution. It's not the Constitution. Unlike the Constitution, is not living. By the way, just put that out there, just to get that out there. But this is living, and it's going to continue to grow, and things are going to be added onto it, and you can actually help us make this more of a comprehensive website. So thank you so much.
On there, you literally just click submit resource, and you plug in your stuff, and we will look through it, contact you, add it in. It's easy as that.
I love it. So we actually need your help. So get to work. Go to standingwithyou.org. Make sure all the community resources you know are already in existence, and help us out make a better national database for women across the country. Thanks, Camille, and make sure it goes to the standingwithyou.org. Thanks for tuning in this week for How to Win this week. Bye-bye.